Okay, so we got our new packages in today for Mantis. There she is, looking all pretty. Anyway, we got some new stuff from American Muscle. Let's see here if we can't set this up. And okay. What's the problem here? Okay. Grab a razor blade out. You know, if it would cut somebody. Ten times stronger and sharper, I understand, but really no reason to put some kind of oil on there so they're stuck together. Good way to slice your hand. Alright, you know what? Let's switch this around. I guess we can't try to make this so you guys can see what I'm doing. Alright. There's the first one. Okay. Alright. So, first one, let's see. This is parts I got from American Muscle for the Challenger. Let's see here. So it's supposed to be the power, or not power steering, but the what we got? The fuse box cover and the, good Lord, that's big. And this is for the brakes. See, the Antilock Brake cover and wash fluid cover. So, yep, there's that one. They're all supposed to be chrome. Now, that's supposed to come with a cap. So, hopefully the cap is in there. Yep, I feel it. Cap's right there. Alright. So, there's that. And then, this is the fuse box cover. And it's for, mine's the 2014, so 08 to 14. 08 to 14. So, alright, and then this is supposed to be, let's see, this is supposed to be the chrome firewall. So basically make the firewall. All nice and shiny. Just adding a little bling bling to the car. Okay, we got 08 to 15 Challenger, stainless false firewall. So this is the firewall, I guess. I got it wrapped in this blue film. Yeah, see a little chrome edge underneath there, right there. All right, so let's pull Mantis out a little bit and let's see if we can get this stuff installed. Okay, so this is what we got right now. So the firewall is supposed to go across there, so probably got to take that off in order to get behind there. And then those two pieces over there, one will go over this, cover this up. The other one's going to cover this section right here. So basically, like, all of this right here will be all chrome covered up. So let's see if we can't figure out how to get this stuff installed. Oh. Alright. So, I'm assuming this probably has to go on first. That was a big plane going by. Well, they really taped the crap out of this. Oh yeah, that's awesome. Good job, you dummy. Oh. Whew. Good thing I landed on that, huh? That would have sucked. Break the shit and there's another chrome piece. Well, what the heck, man? Just can't have nice things. Oh, geez. Got this wrapped up like Fort Knox, man. Okay. That's interesting. Something like that, I would take it. Ah, okay. That's interesting. And then this glues to the back side of there, I guess. Or it glues to that. Yeah, that's nice and shiny. That is a pain in the butt to get off, but that's shiny. Oh. Oh. Damn. Nice and shiny. Okay, there we go. There's that. Alright, so I suppose we can set this down nicely. I guess we can read the instructions. That would probably be a smart idea. So it comes with a little package with 2 little screws. And we got some self-healing, or sticky, Velcro. That's probably for the lid, maybe. Alright. Let's see here. Parts included in the kit. 2 very small washer head screws, 1 stainless cover, 1 chrome decorative cap with a Velcro attachment cookie, 1 spacer cookie, 1 adhesive promoter pack, and 1 rectangular self-stick adapter plate used with some models. Okay, so some models are going to get the adapter plate. I'm assuming that's what this little piece is. The adapter plate. Let's see, anything else? So there's the primer for adhesion promoter. And that's it. Alright, so you will not notice that there will be a okay, so although it should not be necessary, you may need to arrange some clearance of a couple of large harnesses that run along the inside of the inner wheel well. If needed, simply tuck away any obstructions that may cause the new cover to not lie flush against the brake lines at the inner wheel well area. In some models, there may even be a relatively large harness running along the radiator support. If this is the case, simply unclip the harness from the metal lines and tuck this harness beneath them out of sight. You will notice that there will be a small tab protruding from the inner fender wall just to the left of the fuse box. This tab will support the left side of the new cover when you set it in place. In fact, the new cover has a small tab of its own that has been notched to receive the tab from the fender. Some models may have a lowered tab. If you have been provided a large rectangular shaped self-stick tab, peel the red release liner from the back of this tab and stick it over the new cover's side notch, effectively lifting the side of the cover. So if you get sent this, it must be for your model, then I take it. And there's a tab on the side. That is a good question. What does it say again? There will be a small tab protruding from the inner fender wall just to the left of the fuse box. I don't have that. This tab will support the left side of the new cover. Yep. Guess we're good on that one. I don't have that. Before you begin, remove the yellow cap from the windshield washer fluid tube and the black fuse box cover. Okay, so I need to remove this. Okay. And the black fuse box cover. Okay. Covers off both of those. Okay. Set the new cover over the fill tube and manipulate it so that it will set down over the fender tab as well as the inside edge of the fuse box. You may need to nudge the fill tube as well as the upper radiator hose. Okay. You may need to nudge the fill tube as well as the upper radiator hose to allow you to do this. You will notice that there are two small holes in the new cover at the side of the fuse box. Manually align these holes to the solid area of the fuse box and pilot a 9/64 hole at each location. Then peel a small section of the protective liner from this area. Install the two small washer head screws provided. Be careful not to tighten the screws as it will cause them to strip in the soft plastic. Just snug them up and that will be sufficient. Alright, so that is a very snug fit. Okay. Now, see what they're talking about, 2 screw holes. Oh! That's going to be interesting. That thing's so tight, I don't know if I even need to put the screw holes in. Here, let me get you in close there. Okay, so basically, you know, your fuse box cover is going to have the 2 tabs sitting over there. That's obviously where these 2 tabs are. And then it has 2 cutouts for 2 of your brake lines, you know, and then it just fits right over the top of the hose, so you don't even have to worry about moving the hose. And then that little tab I think they were talking about, let's see here, is right there. But on this piece that's coming down, there's a little slit and it slides right over the top of this. Lines it up perfectly right here. Now, there's 3M sticky tape right here, and it didn't say nothing about what I'm supposed to do with that. So, cut the anti-lock brakes, manipulate these lines so that they sit inside the opening for the links. Do not, this one sure, peel the remaining liner and reinstall the old factory washer fluid cap. Okay, so now you gotta install this back on top. At this time, take a few minutes to inspect the 2 anti-lock brake lines, those ones right there. Manipulate these lines so that they sit inside the opening for the links and do not allow the new cover to rest of chaff of the lines. Nope, no, we're good. Alright. What was I? Dang it. This can be done by force. Lift the line by hand. Go central to ensure no damage lines. Peel the remaining liner and reinstall the yellow factory washer fluid cap. You have been provided with a decorative chrome cap. To install the cap, scrub the top of the yellow cap with the alcohol to remove the dirt and grime and swipe once with the adhesive promoter provided. Remove the Velcro half attached to the underside of the cap and install it to the area you just prepared. And simply set the chrome cap to finish and then remove the protective liner. Alrighty. So, there's the adhesive promoter. There's a little cap. Well, that's already got 3M on there, so why'd you give me 2? Okay. Sweet. That's already got a double-sided sticky on there. Oh, okay. Well, the new chrome cap comes with Velcro already there. So you just got to stick this to this. And then they give you extra just in case. And then there's the adhesion promoter. So let me take that back off. This cap, I'm cleaning it off, get this stuck on there so we can get the cap back on there. And it'll basically look something like that, I'm guessing. So, oh, and then it's got that little notch for the back, like that. Yeah, something like that. Alright, so that. Alright, let's clean this off. Well, let's use some goof off. That should work. Alright. Clean this off real nicely. Alright. Now, okay, so we got the 3M. Try to center this up as best I can. Okay. Oh, you know what I forgot to do? The adhesion promoter. Well, it's too late now, so I guess what we'll do is keep working this around till it stays real good. But good thing they gave us another set of Velcros, so we can do this, and if it doesn't work, it happens to come off, I guess we can do it the right way the next time. Alright, so well, that's different. How exactly does that work? I don't get how that's supposed to sit on there. Huh. Well. Alright, so my issue is this little tab right here on the end is stopping the cab from going all the way down because the little plastic piece that clips into here for your hand, for the hinge, does not allow it to sit all the way flush. So basically it's like, okay, so there it's in, right? You close that down. This thing has that little slot, right? So just being inside that area right there, and you come to the back, well then the chrome is sitting on here, but this whole lid is loose because it doesn't let it slide up over that. So I wonder if I cut this off. That would allow it to pop back farther and sit flush over it. I'm gonna do that. I'm not telling you all to do that, but I'm gonna do that. So let's see here. What do we got tool-wise that can cut this off? Nothing out here. Well, here we go. Wonder if I can do with a pair of side cutters. Let's see if this works. Like butter. Okay. Basically, I just sheared that whole end off. Now, let's see if we can get that piece on there now. Aha. Man, I swear, my wife is miles and miles away from me right now, and I swear I'll find her hair all over me. Alright, there we go. That's much better. Alright, so there you have it. There's the chrome, or polished, whatever. That is the washer fluid anti-lock brake cover. The next one is going to be the fuse box cover. So that one, let's dig that out and see what that looks like. Okay. And that's the fuse box cover. So I think it goes that way, like that. Yep, something like that. Alright, so let's set this So that's for the care of the stainless steel. That's the instructions that we don't need no more. Okay. Most satisfying noise in the world. That way, because I'll be doing that for hours if I don't. Okay, what's inside there? Oh, look at that. Get 4 of the Velcros with the adhesion promoter. Let's see if I can remember to do that this time. Okay, so parts included: 1 stainless fuse box cover, 4 Velcro attachment cookies, and 1 pack of adhesive promoter. Your new cover comes to you with the protective liner. Don't remove the liner until the installation is complete. Clean the entire top of the factory fuse box with soap and water. Remove any dirt and grime and scrub it with household rubbing alcohol until it's completely clean. Swipe the entire area you just cleaned with the adhesive promoter. You have been provided 4 Velcro attachment cookies. Swipe the underside of your new stainless fuse box cover with the adhesive promoter provided. Peel and release the inner liner off of the one side of the cookies. Place them on each corner of the underside of the fuse box cover. Press firmly on them to set. Pull the release liner off of the top of all the cookies. Place your new cover onto position and press firmly over the entire cover to make sure all the cookies make contact. Depending on your year of vehicle, it may be necessary to remove the red post cover as well as lowering the extra height of the metal post itself. This can be done by simply snipping off any excess with a pair of bolt cutters. This will prevent any possibility of the bolt coming in contact with the new cover. It also may be necessary to reposition the windshield washer tube and tuck the line under the fender ridge, rerouting the line in order to allow a nice placement of the new cover. Then remove the protective liner. Okay, so that one's pretty straightforward. So I'm getting what they're talking about is once you put the cover, once it's Velcro to this, and then you put this back on top. This little bolt right here was where you jump your vehicle. Well, jump somebody else's vehicle if you want, or in my case, that's how I got my Angel Halos to get power. If that comes in contact with this, and this being metal, we're gonna have a little show going on right here, and it's probably not gonna be a good thing. So, being though I have this plastic tab right here, I'm gonna assume at first that we should be good, but I think we should be good. Pretty sure we should be good. Now, is there a picture in here to show which way this is supposed to go? Not on that one. What about on this one? Okay, so the placement of it is as follows this way. The flat side towards the oil dipstick. The slanted side towards the fender. Alright, so sucks I got this from American Muscle, and that's glued on though. I really want to take that back off and use that. It'd be really cool to put this on top of here. Hey, wonder if I can get this off. don't know. But for right now, we gotta, yeah, let me see if I can get that off. And then yeah, that's just gonna mess some stuff up if I do. Well, I guess I get to lose that, but that's alright. Let me get my cleaner again. And I'm basically just using Goo Gone. Basically rubbing alcohol. Woo, get you high as hell. Puff that all day long. Man, that looks so shiny. That's so soft and clean. Alright, so I'm thinking we can go ahead and put this back on. What are we doing? What's the problem here? What's the problem here? Oh. Alright. Let's get you. Okay, so first time you put your fuse box cover back on. These two little chrome tabs, that's probably why they want you to screw them down. Because you got to push them down just that little tiny little bit to get this piece to just go over them. And then it'll snap back in place. So, alright, there's that. Let me get the Velcro on there and the Velcro on here. And let's see if we can get this on there and install that. So, alright, Velcro pieces. Okay. Adhesion promoter. Is what? What the heck is this stuff? Oh. It's basically like a little alcohol wiping pad. I thought it was going to be something cool. Alright, let's do all four corners. Basically do this whole thing. Okay. Now, let's see here. Peel this off. Put that in the corner. Alright. So, basically, you know, I used the adhesion promoter. Got that really clean. I got them on all four corners of the lid. And these are already sticky on top of the metal, so they're going to be good. Alright, so now, same thing, I need to flip this over. And Same thing inside here. Wipe this off real good with the Goo Gone, then the adhesive promoter, and then do all four corners. Which, to make sure it sits on there right, what I'm going to do is I'm going to put the Velcro back on top of here and take the little covers off. So when I press this down, it presses them exactly where they're supposed to be at. Hopefully. That's the idea. So, alright, let's do that real quickly. Okay. Alright, now, the moment of truth. So if we don't shock the shit out of ourselves. Oh, damn. There's that wiring harness they were talking about. Oh. Get your ass down there. Oh. There's another one. Nab it. Okay. Well, that looks pretty neat. Nice and shiny. You see yourself in there. Look how pretty that is. She's pretty. go. That's nice. I like that. Oh, shoot. I got fingerprints all over the thing. Man. See, that was part of the reason I didn't want to get chrome stuff. It's going to show every fingerprint. Alright. Okay, so that will be a wrap up to this video. Next one we'll do the firewall. I gotta get going to work today, but yeah, there you go. There is the American Muscle. That is the fuse box cover and the windshield washer fluid anti-lock brake cover with cap, the polished ones. So yeah, that was not overall not a hard install. I mean, yeah, it sucks that I had to end up cutting that little tab on the end of the thing, but I mean, other than that, yeah. There you go. When I go to car shows now, that is going to be extra shiny. Can't wait to get that back cover on. Alright, there's your update on Mantis.